Morning everyone from our last morning in Mount Coya. We're actually about to head off very soon, and I don't think I shared too much more what I got up to last night. I might have shown what I was watching. I just finished Black Mirror, but we've hopped up early this morning and packed everything up. A little bit behind me there, and we did skip the morning ceremony because of that, and now we've just had breakfast served. So very much the same as a lot of the meals. Vegetables, rice, soup, kind of miso soup there, and lots of pickled sort of vegetables as well. So I'm just going to start eating. We don't have too much time here because we've got to get out and start our big travel day to the next place. Alright, so after what was probably a quick little montage for you to watch of our travel, it was really 8.5 hours for us to get from Mount Coya all the way to Nagano, which really isn't, I guess, super duper far. We just had a lot of transfers, but we're finally here. We got to our hotel and it was really close by to the train station for once, which was nice. But we are finally at our room and I'm just going to show you around. It is actually a pretty nice hotel. We're staying at the Nagano Metropolitan Hotel. So I'm just going to show you the room really quick. I'll start with my favorite spot, the bathroom. And I've gotten really lucky this time and finally got a bath in the room, and I will actually use it now. It's quite a large size too, I feel. And I think it's a pretty spacious bathroom for a Japanese hotel. So pretty standard, but just a bit bigger size and a nice bath. And then the room, just for a bit more space, we got a double. Everything's unpacked, so it looks like a little bit of a disaster, but you get the idea. It's definitely a bigger space. Nice big mirror. We've got a reasonable view. I realized as well when I got off the train that I have passed through Nagano before. I think when transferring to another location last time we were on our trip, because the train station and outside here was very familiar. But that's just the view of the car park and some buildings around as well. So we've got a few things near us. I spied Don Quixote out there, which will be nice for a bit of shopping later. Just some restaurants and things. So now I think, given the amount of time that we've spent traveling and moving our suitcases around today, neither of us really want to explore, so we're probably just going to freshen up and then go out for dinner in a little bit and have somewhat of an early night. But then we're going to get on to sightseeing tomorrow and doing a bit more exciting stuff while we're here. When we're finished up in Nagano, we actually have a few more places to go to on the rest of the trip. Even though it's about halfway over, we've still got a lot to do. So I'm very excited. I think the rest of the day is just going to be a bit more relaxing though, and we'd like to mix it up between exciting exploring and also relaxing as well. So I might leave it here now that I've given you an update, and I guess I'll chat to you in a little bit when we go out to dinner, once I've gotten ready, and later on once I don't feel as gross after being on public transport all day. Alright, I've just gotten ready in record timing. I've kept my hair and makeup pretty much the same, although I did add a bit more powder, and I've just popped on Fashion Nova top and the same jeans and some heels just to mix it up a little bit. No lipstick because I think we're going out for burgers. I'm very hungry, so we're going to head out now. So we've just come out to dinner. We were actually on the way to Moss Burger, but we've ended up at another place we read about online. It's called Mountain Q and it is Hawaiian themed. So we're very excited just to try the food. We got some big burgers, which is actually something we meant to do when we were in Okinawa, since there were a few Hawaiian sort of themed restaurants there, but we never got the chance. So I'm really glad we stumbled across this. So I've got a longboard lager. I love the labels. And a Fire Rock Pale Ale for Bren. And our dinner got here, he got a mountain burger with everything, so he's got bacon and pineapple, and I got the standard mountain burger, which I thought would be just a standard sort of burger, and it looks really good, so I'm gonna start eating. Dinner was so good, I managed to eat everything. I'm very full now, so I haven't gone for dessert or anything. And after dinner, we went out and got a few groceries. Not much, just because we went to the kind of gourmet supermarket near our hotel. They've got a lot of, I wouldn't say it's super overpriced, but there were some overpriced things. I always take the little trays out of the fridge that shelves. I take the shelves out, otherwise there's not enough room. So we've got juice. These we actually got from the Ryokan that we just stayed in. It's fruit jelly, so I'll just keep that in there. Little baguettes instead of real bread, so we've got to go and pick up some actual bread later. We've got some mozzarella cheese for the sandwiches, lettuce, tomatoes, chicken for brand sandwiches, omelets for mine, which I'll just slice up and put on there. We couldn't find any big almond milks, so we just got these little almond breeze ones. I couldn't find my favorite Glico one, but when we go to do a proper shop we'll get some of that, but these will do in the meantime. And then just some fruit, so bananas, and also one of these giant apples that I've been finding a lot here, so this will probably do me for 2 breakfasts. Again, I don't think it was that much more expensive than the normal supermarkets we've been to. Some things were definitely more expensive, but for the most part what we picked up I think was similar pricing. A bit noisy. I think now that I'm back in the room for the night, I'm just going to have a relaxing one, and I am going to use the bath, even though I've had the onsen at the previous place we stayed at for a few days. There is just something a little bit nice about having a bath, you know, being able to watch YouTube or listen to music while I soak. So I'm going to unwind and just get ready for bed. I think that'll be the end of my night, and tomorrow we're going to actually get onto exploring the area. But I might leave you here and I'll see you in the morning. Morning everyone, today's the first full day in Nagano, and so far this morning, because I've been up for a few hours, it's already 11 o'clock. I've just done a few things around the room. We've done things like laundry, so some things are in the dryer like socks, but I've also got some things hanging up in the bathroom there. And I've just gotten ready really quickly, put on some makeup and just kind of gotten changed really quick because I'm going to nip out to the Don Quixote. Bren is out getting a massage in the hotel massage place. There's somewhere down in the lobby, just because his back's really sore, and I figured while he's busy with that I'm just going to go and see if I can find some nail polish or something and try and make my nails look a little bit more presentable. And then I think I'm just going to make lunch, and then we'll get on to exploring a little bit around, since there is a temple we want to see nearby. But I just thought I'd update really quick, and then I'm going to head out the door and I'll see what I can find. I think I mentioned the location of our hotel is really good. Here I am on a bridge, our hotel's back there, and the station's over here. It's kind of close to everything. And here's where I'm actually off to. Alright, so I've got what I need. I'm thinking of maybe getting some of these gems. Alright, now it's focused. So I'm thinking of putting those little stickers in where my nail is growing out, and maybe getting some polish. I'm trying to decide really quick. And I've stumbled across something I think you might find interesting. Ear piercing machines. Crazy, huh? Alright, so I got what I needed, and I'm just heading back to the room now. There was a lot of other stuff that I did want to get, but honestly I did only bring enough money that I needed because I figured I would get tempted by other things and I just wasn't willing to risk it. But I'm just going back to the room now, and then I think I'm going to make lunch, and like I said before, we're doing a bit of exploring in the afternoon, but I am going to do my nails first and probably just watch some YouTube and relax. So I fixed up my nails. The glue looks a little bit messy, but it should rinse away. And now we're just heading out to one of the temples nearby. I think it's only a short walk from our hotel or from the train station, less than 2 k's I think. I realized as well I didn't share my outfit from before. It's all pieces I've worn already, just this mix off the shoulder top, since it's good for sun protection. It's kind of lightweight, but I wasn't sure how cool it would be. It just feels kind of perfect for the weather. And I've got jeans on again, and the sandals. We've just come to Zenkochi Temple, which is behind me here, and we're just going to walk around the grounds a little bit. Here's the main gate. Very nice. This one's dark brown. I feel like a lot of the time they're either dark brown or orange, but this one is very nice. We're done inside the temple. We couldn't film or take pictures inside, so I know this little part of the trip is a bit dry. But now we're just going to look around some shops nearby. Now we've just stopped to get a little bit of afternoon tea. We found these ice creams that, I think there's quite a few of them, these soft creams that are flavoured with some chili. So this is chocolate, but it also has chili in there. I don't know, I feel like it's not too spicy. It has a bit of a spicy aftertaste, but it just makes me want to eat more and then I get more aftertaste. So I'm just going to eat this before it melts, and then we're going to get on our walk back to the hotel, I think. Alright, so it's a little while later since I last spoke to you. We stopped back into the room and freshened up, and now we're at dinner. We've come to some place called Pom's. It is omu rice, which I've never actually had before. It's exactly what it sounds like, funnily enough. Omelette and rice. So there's a whole bunch of rice inside the omelette and then a whole bunch of toppings on top. We've got 2 different things to share amongst us, and hopefully it'll come out quick. I have a feeling that it will. I'm starving, so I can't wait. I got this omu rice with zucchini and mushrooms. And over here, Bren's already digging in. He's got some mushrooms and shrimp and cream sauce. I just went for the standard sort of tomato, and they had really interesting soft drinks as well. I have a mojito flavoured one. Yeah, it tastes like a mojito, that's interesting. And this green lava lamp colour is a melon soda. We've seen that a lot everywhere. So now I'm just going to try. That's really good. I'm not awkwardly eating on camera for the rest of the meal. I'll just say I really love that. Alright, just got back from dinner and we're just having a really quiet night. I'm just going to take off my makeup with my face halo and then get straight into watching a movie. I think I saw that Sleepy Hollow is on Netflix here in Japan. I noticed there are a few different movies and shows that I haven't seen on there before, so I think we'll watch that and then probably just head to bed. Lately I've been extra tired at night time, so not having any late ones or anything like that. And then tomorrow we actually have bigger and better plans than we did today. I know some days on this trip definitely seem more boring than others, but I think tomorrow should be pretty fun. So I'm just gonna leave this here and I guess I'll see you in the morning.